Hey everybody, today's video is going to be a little different than what we normally do, and it's going to be all about the contrast between the rich and the poor, how the rich and the poor live within the same city, in fact. And so this is going to be centered on Williamsburg, Virginia, because it's where I currently live. Right now I am driving on a gated community which is called Ford's Colony, and there's many of these gated communities within the Williamsburg area and surrounding areas. I'd say there's probably 4 or 5 that I can think of off the top of my head, but I think there's probably even more than that. And so we're going to be focusing on the significant quality of life difference between the haves and the have-nots in the United States, and Williamsburg in particular in this video. And as you can see, to the right is a golf course. To the left we just passed a beautiful lake with a fountain and beautiful mansions, groundskeepers, maids, etc., etc. And pretty soon we're going to be heading from here just down the street, and we're going to see how the poor in Williamsburg live. And it's a substantial percentage, believe it or not. You wouldn't think so, but Williamsburg is it's kind of a strange place. People think of it as a tourist destination. They think of it as a wealthy historical spot. It has a university here, William and Mary, which is borderline Ivy League, and but also it has a shady element to it. Quite a bit of crime, actually, and then also it has a lot of people that are just working honestly, but are not being paid a living wage, and they're being exploited by corporations, and they're not making a living wage. They're working full-time, beyond full-time, but either homeless, living in cars and vehicles all over the place, living in the forests, living in tents, and if they're lucky, living in a roach motel room, sharing a roach motel room with several other people. Again, they're working full-time. They don't do drugs. They don't do anything like that. But when you're making $11 an hour, and your roach motel is $1,200 to $1,400 a month, and then you not to include groceries, medical care, basic cosmetics, necessities like that, a bus ticket to get to work. You know, I think an elementary school math student can figure out that it's not going to be, it's not going to suffice, you know, for basically to survive. So I've seen both sides, the wealthy and the poor around here, and you know, my jobs have taken me all over the place. I used to be a federal investigator in the Williamsburg area, so I would go all over to different houses, talk to different people in all different circumstances of life, and so really an eye-opener. But I don't know, I think, buddy, stop. It's the little brat, I'm sorry. Buddy, we're trying to have a serious conversation for a change. This is our first serious video. Yeah, we usually, if you guys are new, this is Buddy, right, Buddy? Say hi. This is Buddy the Bichon, and I go by Adam the Brozo. We usually make some funny, lighthearted videos, but we're doing something a little different this time, because it's something that I think needs to be discussed. And I've seen it all over the United States. I've lived everywhere. I've lived overseas, having worked for the government and the military. And so it's really an eye-opener. I think people that are stuck in their own little bubble, whether it's bubble of wealth and comfort, or if it's a bubble of poverty, generational poverty. Perhaps they don't understand, or they're not able to see beyond their own life and understand what's going on. But when you live throughout the country, when you live overseas, when you work in blue-collar jobs, white-collar jobs, your eyes are kind of open to the complexities, I guess, of life and the social dynamics of what's going on regarding the substantial differences in lifestyle for the rich and poor, opportunities, things like that. So I really think it's necessary to shed light on what's going on, what's been going on for several decades in the United States. I had an interesting conversation with a waitress just the other day, and she was saying that she makes $2.50 an hour plus tips. And I was with some family members at that time that are older, and they used to be waitresses as well. And this was, let's see here, about 50 years ago that they were waitresses. And they said they were making $2.01 plus tips $2.01 per hour plus tips. So that's a 49-cent increase. That's a 20% increase in a matter of 40, 50 years. And if anybody knows, I think the average inflation rate is 3.3% per year. So 50 years, do the math, that's already about the value of the dollar has already decreased about 150% in that time frame, yet they're making only 20% more making than what waitresses are making back in the day, 40, 50 years ago. So yeah, I remember these family members, they're saying that they've never had any issues making a living wage. They had nice apartments, never had any problems with funding their basic necessities for life, food, cosmetics, medical care, things like that, housing. They had a dog, all these extra little expenses, children. But now you can imagine they were making back then, and somehow they're still expected to survive in one way or another on what was making back then. And 50% of all jobs in the U.S. are currently customer service related. So I don't want for a second somebody to tell me, oh, well, they have to work their way up. That is a very small-minded perspective. How are they supposed to survive for the God knows how many years it takes for them to work their way up? And that's if they can work their way up. Everybody has different skill sets, different talents. Perhaps that person is not cut out or not designed for management. So because God gave them other skills beyond management or other than management, they're destined for failure for their entire life. They're not allowed to even have a simple motel room and a bus ticket and a TV dinner on their plates. You know, it's not a valid argument, and we need to, as Americans, be sticking together for one another, whatever so-called economic class that we derive from. It doesn't matter. We should all be looking out for one another and the interest of fellow Americans, not in small groups, not in ethnic groups or male, female, not in religious groups. We need to be looking out for one another. And really, it's the haves and the have-nots. It's the rich against the poor. And so the majority of Americans need to band together, and that only then is change going to happen. Anyone that's working full-time or beyond full-time deserves to have at least a little Roach motel room that they can live in and call their own, and at least one meal a day and a bus ticket. And as of right now, 50% of the jobs in America are customer service jobs, and the vast majority of those jobs do not pay a living wage, do not enable a person to have a motel room and a bus ticket. So something to think about. I've been thinking about making this video for a while, but driving through this beautiful resort of Ford's Colony kind of sparked my memory. And I think we're going to be headed from here to the polar opposite. We're going to be headed from here, from the gated community of Ford's Colony, and there's many others like it, to how the other people in Williamsburg live, and not a minority. It's how a substantial portion of those in Williamsburg live. Probably, I would say, at least 20% live in motel rooms, live in projects or slum apartments, and these people oftentimes have full-time jobs and are law-abiding citizens. They're not on drugs. All these lies, to try to cover up the exploitation of the poor by current present-day corporate America. Just, again, basic math. If you care enough about your fellow man, especially your fellow Americans, do the basic math. How is a person supposed to sustain oneself on $11 an hour when your Roach motel room is $1,400 a month, when groceries cost God knows how much, a lot. The price is going up exponentially. Obviously, eggs are skyrocketing right now. Anyway, I'm not a communist. I'm a red-blooded American. I am pro-American. I served my country in the military during wartime. I have worked for the federal government and the State Department. I've been an investigator for the government. I live right down the street from the CIA base, so I'm very pro-American. My ancestry goes all the way back to 1600s. So I'm not some kind of propagandist or communist. I'm just an honest, red-blooded Christian American man throwing out some ideas here about what's going on in our contemporary society within the United States, between the haves and the have-nots, the rich and the poor. The divide is becoming greater and greater. It seems like every year the divide is greater and greater. So why is this happening? Leave it in the comments if you guys have some ideas. What can we do to rectify the situation? Leave it in the comments if you have some good ideas. Why are we not banding together as Americans, helping one another? That's what I want to know. What is it due to the fact that our society and our culture has become so individualistic? Do we no longer care about one another? Are we only out for ourselves? Do we stay within our little so-called class bubbles, our economic bubbles? Do we ever venture out into seeing how the remainder of society is living? Do we even care enough to do so or to think about it? People have better quality of lives in other parts of the world, and that is due to the fact that the government is afraid of those people. We are afraid of the government, and I think that's the difference. The government is supposed to be for the people, by the people. It's supposed to serve the people. It is the people. That's the idea. And with all of these companies, the companies are not the owners and not the CEOs. They're not the boardroom investors. The companies are the people. They're the face. The people are the workers, are the backbone of these companies, are the face of these companies. Without the people, these companies don't exist. I know a lot of CEOs, they don't even know what their company does on the ground in the office room or in the restaurant or in the hardware store. They would be helpless without their people, yet a CEO is making $150 million a year, and the backbone of the company is making $9 an hour. How does that add up? So tell me what you guys think. Normally, Buddy and myself, we steer away from videos like this. We always like to be upbeat. We always like to be funny. We're clowns. And especially Buddy. Right, Buddy? How do you look at this little guy and not laugh? That's my question, boy. Am I always laughing at you? Yeah. But I think this is a really important video to make. I'm sick of seeing the contrast between rich and poor. You go down the street 3 blocks and you're in a fourth world country. I don't even say third world anymore. I used to live in Seattle when I was at the State Department, and it's seriously worse than a third world country. It's a fourth world country. It's unfathomable what you see there. I would try to walk to work, and I only lived 5-7 blocks away from work. I would have to walk in the middle of a busy highway because I couldn't even walk down the sidewalk. There was endless homeless people laying there in the mud and the rain, being poured on by rain and mud. Some of them were in tents, some were out in the elements, completely open. They live worse than somebody in like India or the Philippines. These people are in garbage cans. I mean, literally living in dumpsters or garbage cans. Like, they're the real embodiment of Oscar the Grouch. And yeah, a lot of these situations, like in Seattle, a lot of them have mental issues and are on drugs. But I've been all over the country, and I will tell you from my experiences, I would say there's at least a slight majority that are simply in these homeless situations due to a lack of a living wage, and it's that simple. We're headed to right down the street to the other side of the rainbow, which is to see how the rest of Williamsburg lives. Okay, take care, guys.